Hello, welcome to Astronautics for Exploits. This is Dr. Ayeshala Ogudele. I'll be presenting Space Odyssey, an AI-powered and data-driven space social media app, a product of Astronautics for Exploits, which is aimed at exploring the infinite cosmos. Connect with fellow space enthusiasts, share cosmic discoveries, and journey through the mysteries of the space. Space Odyssey, this space social media app, is an artificial intelligence-powered and data-driven platform which is premised on connection with fellow space enthusiasts, sharing of various cosmic discoveries, and mimicking of journey through the mysteries of the space. Inspiration for Space Odyssey app is based on Stanley Kubrick and Clarke film named 2001 A Space Odyssey. 2001 A Space Odyssey introduced numerous advanced technologies that were highly speculative at the time, many of which have since become reality or are still being pursued today, and many in the realm of fiction. Many innovations from the film have materialized in some form or different forms and demonstrated the film's prescience, and examples are as follows: flat screen displays of tablets, video communication, voice-controlled computing and artificial intelligence, in-flight entertainment, biometric security, and integrated system displays. Space Odyssey emerging technologies are flat screen display tablets. Astronauts use flat screen computer displays for communication and entertainment. The devices resemble modern tablets, a fact that was noted in the legal proceedings between different tech companies. Video communication. The use of video phones for personal and business calls, such as between Dr. Flood and his daughter, is a direct precursor to modern video conferencing services such as FaceTime, Zoom, and Skype, which became practical with broadband internet. Other examples are voice-controlled computing and artificial intelligence. The HAL 9000 supercomputer represents a sophisticated form of artificial intelligence capable of speech synthesis, recognition, natural language processing, and automated reasoning. Modern artificial intelligence assistants such as Siri, Alexa, and Google Assistants and machine learning systems fulfill many of the basic voice command functions. In-flight entertainment. Personal screen devices are embedded in the backs of seats on the Ares spaceplane for passenger use. This is standard on modern commercial airliners. Biometric security. HAL uses voice print identification in order to confirm the identity of the crew, predicting the use of personalized security measures such as modern fingerprint scanners, facial recognition, and voice recognition. Integrated system display is another emerging technology from 2001 A Space Odyssey. The cockpit of the spacecraft feature integrated system displays, often referred to as glass cockpits in modern aerospace, which were later introduced in aircraft and space shuttles in the 1970s and 80s. Commercial space travel. The film 2001 A Space Odyssey shows regular commercial space flights via spaceplanes, such as the Pan Am Orion, shuttling passengers between Earth and the large orbital space station or lunar colonies. Presently, space tourism is emerging and will soon become routine or widely accepted. Technologies that are still in the realm of fiction, which are portrayed in 2001 A Space Odyssey, are as follows: Space Odyssey and moon colonization, suspended animation, practical nuclear propulsion, and artificial gravity. Space Odyssey and moon colonization. The film features a large space station complete with a Eaton Hotel and a substantial permanent moon base. Suspended animation. The non-essential crew members on the Discovery 1 are in hibernation pause for the long journey to Jupiter. This technology for long-duration human spaceflight has not been realized. Other examples of the Space Odyssey technologies in fiction are practical nuclear propulsions. The Discovery 1 spacecraft is implied to use nuclear propulsion for interplanetary travel, a technology that has been studied but not practically implemented for crewed missions. Artificial gravity. The Discovery 1 spacecraft has a large rotating centrifuge that creates artificial gravity for the crew to live in a normal environment during their journey. While the engineering is understood, building a functional large-scale centrifuge remains a future goal. Space Odyssey App features. The app has various features, which are as follows: chat interfaces for Earth chat, Moon chat, Mars chat, and Galactic chat. User profile. Space Explorer's digital representation of each individual's post creation for content sharing. Events creation for the announcements of hosted and community events. Groups and space communities for building emotional connections among the space enthusiasts. Space Odyssey chat interfaces, which are Earth, Moon, Mars, and Galactic chat interfaces. So the Space Odyssey app is designed in such a way that one can communicate as on Earth, as on Mars, as on Moon, and as on Galaxy. Space Odyssey Deep Space social media app has chat interfaces for Earth, Moon, Mars, and Galactic conversations and messages. Spaceship Earth communications. It is done through Earth chat, and it entails establishment of Earth chat conversations and messages. The picture here illustrates a rotating Earth and Earth chat through which the space explorers can chat. Making way into planetary communication, the Moon chat. It is done through Moon chat, and it entails establishment of Moon chat conversations and messages. The animation here illustrates Moon and the Moon chat, which is a feature in the Space Odyssey app. The Milky Way interplanetary communications, which is done through mass chat interfaces. It entails establishment of mass chat conversations and messages. The animation here illustrates Mars with mass chat, through which the space explorers can communicate as a social media platform. Galactic communications is done through galactic chat interfaces. It entails establishment of galactic chat conversations and messages. Space Odyssey Display social media app has chat surfaces. Then the user interface is a foundation of Space Odyssey Display social media networking platform. It serves as a digital representation of space explorers and individuals within the platform. It contains personal information, achievement, space interest, profile photos, and a host of others. Through the user interface, different parameters about the user are contained, such as the biography, education, achievement, and space interest. Post and events creation. Through Space Odyssey App, space communities and belongings are fostered. Posts enable content to be shared. Strategic Space Odyssey social media posts and events enable space explorers and enthusiasts to know the upcoming events, build excitement, and ensure that members are aware of new content well in advance. Space communities and groups. The Space Odyssey Space Communities and Groups platform helps foster engagement, build emotional connections, and disseminate information. Thank you for your attention.